If I was to describe the bass player featured in today's Talkingbass podcast in one word, it'd probably have to be frightening. Federico Malaman is an Italian virtuoso of the highest order and has been taking YouTube and the online space by storm over the past 10 years or so. I've had the pleasure of seeing Federico play several times in a variety of different settings, and every single time I've had to pull my jaw off the floor after being totally blown away by what I've witnessed. Federico can do it all, from beautiful grooves and composition in any style, all the way through to incredible jazz improvisation, and all of this is performed with some of the most flawless technique I've ever seen. His popular online videos and collaborations with other incredible players such as Hadrien Feraud, Wooten and Henrik Linder have seen him develop a huge following and reputation, and to top it all off, he's also a great bass teacher with many online lessons. Remember, the podcast is also available in audio format on all popular podcasting platforms such as Google Podcasts, Spotify, etc. So subscribe to the podcast to work through the back catalogue. Okay, let's join Ellen once again as she gets to talk bass with the unbelievably skilled Federico Malaman.
Welcome to the Talkingbass podcast with me, your host Ellen O'Reilly, and my guest today, Federico Malaman.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
nice
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
And how are you doing, Alex?
I'm very good. Thanks for having me. I'm just helping out with some translations for Fede.
No problem.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Thanks for joining us. So
Cool.
Federico, I want to go back to the beginning, right? So, like, you started playing bass age 12, but were you playing piano before then, or
Yeah.
did you play other instruments?
Yeah. I started with a piano when I was around 6, and then after listening to Jesus Christ Superstar and after listening to Ora Incenso e Birra is an album from Zucchero. He's an Italian artist. And I decided to learn this strange instrument that I was asking to my father. What is this instrument? It's a bass. Okay, I want that.
And were you from a musical family?
Yes. My father was playing guitar and keyboards. My mother likes to sing. Then my cousins they play piano. So my cousin Fabrizio was my first piano teacher. So yes, it's a music family.
So when you switched to bass age 12, when you started bass age 12, did you teach yourself, or did you go get lessons to start?
My father helped me to start. I was able to read music, and I know the bass key, so I was like the F key or bass key. F key maybe is the F clef, because I have to translate everything in from Italian. And it was like that. My father told me, this is G, D, A, E, and every fret is one semitone. That's it. And I started to play by myself, trying to do the same bass line that I was hearing, and I started like that. Then I went to the conservatorio in Italy, and I did classical double bass with the bow.
But then after studying classical double bass,
Yeah.
you're very much a bebop jazz kind of style in
Yeah.
play. So when did jazz come into your life?
I was maybe no, it's the same time I think because I was in that music when I was very young because I liked a lot funk and something like that, and so it was parallel. And then I decided because I like it more to play the jazz stuff, funk, and pop music.
Well, I want to talk about your solo playing because your technique is incredible, you know. So, how did you like practice to get to that point, and what did you practice?
After seeing Dario Deida, do you know Dario? He's a great player, one of the greatest, I think, bass players in the world. I was in that kind of things because before I was only to do groove, of course, every stuff, but I was very interested to try to do solos, and then I tried to transcribe Charlie Parker, and then I bought the Omnibook in F clef, sorry. Omnibook by Charlie Parker is all the transcription of the solos by Charlie Parker. And then in 2009, I saw Hadrien Feraud for the first time, and I was like, wow, I want to play like this. But I can't play like him, but it's okay. I tried.
It's funny you say that about Hadrien because I always saw you guys together. You know,
Yeah.
I thought you guys kind of came around at the same time, no?
Hadrien for me is a great inspiration, and he is a very he's a brother for me and a big inspiration. So every time he plays something, he teaches me something new.
And if Hadrien's your brother, is Yolanda Charles your sister?
Yeah, of course. I love Yolanda. The groove of Yolanda is incredible.
Yeah, she does. She's got great groove. So you've done lots of. So what was your career like then after the conservatory and everything? Like, what happened? What was your first kind of, professional gig?
Of course, I did both. For 2 years, I did classical stuff, okay, with the bow, and then I did pop situation with a famous singer here in Italy. The name is Paolo Belli, and I did audience. No, come si dice? Ho fatto il provino, Alex. Okay, sorry. Audition. I did an audition for him, and we started to work together. And at that time, we started to work in the national TV, and so national television. It's very important with many TV programs, very important TV programs. And I start to do different experience on pop with different singer, because in every shows there were a lot of pop stars, they were coming to play with us, and so I played with Zucchero, I played with Baglioni, Morandi, Lucio Dalla, and a lot of very important pop stars here in Italy. So I was the arranger of the band too for 2 or 3 years, and I did a lot of experience because it was a big band. So I was writing for the big band. I have many videos of that on YouTube. So I was very happy because I was very young and I learned how to play a lot of things because I was in Dancing with the Stars, is in UK too, I think, and I was in the Italian version of, Dancing with the Stars, and I learned a lot because you have to play everything there. You have to go from paso doble to tango to funk to swing, and so you have to be able to write down something to salsa, and so samba, and so I was very happy to do this kind of experiences when I was young, because it's important to do when you are young. This kind of, if you are lucky, I was very lucky.
And then what happened after that first big TV gig?
Yeah, after 10 years, because I did sort of 10 years experience with a concert with Paolo Belli Big Band and the TV shows. And I left a little bit this kind of work because I was very stressed. And thanks to a friend of mine, Alberto Roveroni, told me that the famous singer Mario Biondi was searching for a new band, and so he was doing the auditions. So I did an audition for Mario Biondi, and now I'm playing with him. Yeah.
And how did all those videos come about? Like, because you're famous for your very impressive technical, flashy, awesome videos.
I don't know. I was thinking that it was time to I don't know if it's show my technique, but I was like it's time to go a little bit alone, okay? And socials give you the opportunity to do this, because if you see Devi Devi 504 is one of the most popular bass player in the world. He has more than 9 million subscribers. And then the thing is this: I tried to do my stuff because I'm like this. I'm like the guy of Violino Simpatia. It's not something that it's natural. The Violino Simpatia, it's simply what I am. So I like to be fun, and but I like to play something a little bit hard to play. So I mixed the thing, and so it was good for me.
Did your career take off because of those videos?
Of course, yes, because a lot of great bass player start to write me, like Will Lee or Alain Caron or others, and so I was very happy about that, because the legend start to write me, wow, I like your videos. So I was like, oh, whoa,
But apart from that, then you started like appearing at bass shows and NAMM and things like that. Was that off the back of the videos as well?
I think is from the videos. Is from the videos. So after years, they saw me, and I was jamming with Hadrien. I was jamming with Alain Caron. I was jamming with Victor Wooten. So I think they thought that it was good to invite me to do shows like at the London-based show. I did a masterclass, and it was fun. It was very fun. Then, thanks to Yolanda Charles, I did a concert with her with the keyboard and the bass. And at the London bass show, at a NAMM show, I did the bass bash. That it was so important for me to be at the bass bash because I was there, and there was John Patitucci, there was Hadrien, there was Victor Wooten and Gary Willis, a lot of stars, and I was involved to this situation. I was very happy. It was unbelievable for me. I was like, wow, I'm here, and there is my name over there. Wow, internet is crazy.
Do you find every time you get to play with a bass hero like Victor Wooten or John Petrucci or Patitucci or someone like that, do you learn something from each person?
Yes, I learned that I would like to. It's a dream. I would like to play with Patitucci. I didn't do yet, but I would like to. The thing is, I learned that you have to hear what they are playing to play together. It's not only you playing like now I'm show you what I'm doing. No, you have only to listen to him and then try to build something. With Marcus Miller, it was like to play with a guy that I know for years, but it was the first time of course, I'm a big fan of him, so I know exactly how he plays. But you are very close to him, you are playing with him, and it's a sort of I was not sure that it wasn't a dream, because it was so crazy.
So who was your favourite person to jam with so far? Favourite bass player?
Hadrien Feraud. Hadrien, yeah.
That's the safe answer.
It's every time it's very fun to play with him. Of course, I love to play with all the bass players that I played in the videos. But with Hadrien there is something more. There is, because we play every time we play together, so it's easier with him. We know each other, so.
I want to go back to your solo and techniques. So,
yeah.
So you studied at Charlie Parker's solos and stuff like that. Was there any other influences?
Yes, of course. Davide Ida for I don't know if I mentioned Hadrien Feraud, but yes, Hadrien. Bill Evans, for sure. Bill Evans, the piano player, not the saxophone player. And Keith Jarrett, of course, John Patitucci. Sorry, I didn't mention. First of all, is John Patitucci. And then for my slap technique, solo slap technique, of course, Marcus Miller, and a little bit Victor Wooten, because it's too complicated, it's not easy. It's not so easy to play Victor stuff. So But Marcus for real is a real hero for me. Is Marcus and John Patitucci are my heroes, you know.
When it comes to your technique is obviously flawless. So when it come to learning those techniques, was that all self-taught, or how did you learn that stuff?
Yes, I was alone with a CD, and I was listening and try to repeat what they were doing. Of course, I had some suggestions for the Wooten technique by a friend of mine. Is Bernard Lachner. Is another great bass player from Austria. You know Bernard? Yeah, yeah. But Adam Nitti told him how to do that kind of stuff, and Bernard told me how to do that kind of technique, and I learned from that.
All right. Well, what about your bass? What is your favorite bass to play?
I'm starting from jazz bass, 4 strings jazz bass, Fender. Okay, I'm starting from there. Then I love very much to play my signature model from Mayones and Laurus. And if I had money, I would like to have an Hofner and Rickenbacker. Yeah, that one.
So, how do you organize your online collaborations then? Do you just get messaged by other musicians?
Yeah, yeah. I do a message, then I ask if they have something to play, if they have some song or something like that. Otherwise, I do a song, I write down a song, I write the PDF for him, I give him, of course, the PDF without his instrument, and he play. Of course, he record his part, and then he gives me the video and the audio separated, of course. And then usually I give the audio to a friend of mine, Riccardo Nicoli, that is my sound engineer, one of my sound engineers, and he mix the song. And I do the video with Final Cut, and then it's it. That's it. It's done. It's very easy.
Yeah, I won't be able to do it. I'll try. Be like, I'm trying to build a desk and I'm getting stressed. Oh, well, anyway, it was brilliant talking to you. Anything else you want to discuss before we go?
Federico actually has been a very prolific teacher, so he's working on his educational products. If you're interested in knowing more.
Absolutely. Good one, Alex. Nice one. Yeah, so Federico, I see on your website that you're teaching online and you've got all sorts of lessons going on. Tell us about that.
Maybe for these technical things, it's better Alex than me, because he know exactly how to say everything, because it's too technical language. So, Alex, please tell.
Well, in short, Federico has been working over the years to build a catalog of courses, and so recently we put together this product called the Ultimate Bass Bundle. Very cool name. And it includes basically all the courses that Federico has done over the years, but also a very special particular thing we think that is people are actually really enjoying at the moment is the Secret Bass Group. So basically it's a private group where Federico does a 1 hour live stream every week for now. So people can ask questions, and then he answers questions, and then maybe play some tunes, and maybe do some practice along as well. That's also something that we've been working, and it's also available for free on YouTube. And there will be more and more, where basically you can practice to a specific topic along to Federico, basically. And it's something that people are really enjoying. So yeah, Federico has been working very hard on that, and it's great.
Great, and it's all on the website, federicomalaman.com.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay, well, we'll be sure to check it out. All right, thanks
you.
very much, Alex and Federico.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.